Mercado, marché, mercatua, market, and other similar words in different European languages come from the Latin word mercatus, referring to a place or a kind of contact between people who buy and people who sell. Although it's not easy to establish the historical moment at which markets appeared, certainly the need for provisions of the first human settlements, the celebrations held in devotion of divinities, and religious festivities contributed to the shaping of this commercial activity. One of the first city markets was the Athenian agora, a place to which the locals could go, not only to buy, but also to eat, since they often had a variety of stalls selling cooked food. The Champagne, Lagny, Bar-sur-Aube, Provence, and Troyes fairs, among others, became the hub of international trade, given their location midway between Italy and Flanders. Here, exotic products arriving from the east via the Mediterranean, like silk, peppers, cinnamon, and cloves, were exchanged for fabric from Flanders and wool from Spain. The popularity, as from the 12th century, of the Pilgrim's Road to Santiago de Compostela led to the appearance of numerous fairs such as those of Santo Domingo de la Calzada, Pamplona, and Ponferrada. But down through history, in addition to bringing together merchandise and money, fairs and markets have also been meeting places at which locals and travelers would exchange knowledge and share news, rumors, and gossip.
Have you heard the news? They're bringing us an Italian king, and an atheist to boot.
Heavens, we're in for it now.
Victor Manuel Palcho, Mada dica tua, zeinek daukan lotuta, gure aita santua, Italiko errege, eskomulgatua, hause da made horrek, daukan gurasua.
Visiting the market, far from being a boring routine, became a form of entertainment, a place at which producers and buyers established a relationship of friendship and trust. Markets are synonymous with fresh products, tradition, and innovation, hence their conversion into temples of modernity. Ordizia has kept the tradition of its market alive for the last 400 years. The first market stood around the Hermitage of St. Bartholomew, a meeting place between the locals of Ordizia and producers from the region. Those first commercial gatherings were finally consolidated and regulated when the town was granted the name of municipality, receiving the Charter of Victoria in 1268. The greatest economic boom experienced by the municipality originated in the fire of 1512. That year, the Thumaya Council granted aid to rebuild the municipality, and Queen Juana gave it royal permission to hold the free weekly market every Wednesday of the year. The market was held more or less continuously until becoming solidly established in the 18th century. The fair experienced tremendous upswing with arrival of the railroad in 1870.
Arre arre mandako, bilartolo sarako, etzi ordizirako, handik zerrekarriko, zapata ta gerriko, zapata elizarako, gerrikua perirako.
The heart of the market, sprawling over most of the center of Ordizia, is the Plaza Mayor. Gradually, the square became too small to house all of the traders requesting a stall, hence the increase to its current size. In 1925, the square was covered with a peculiar structure of imposing columns, specifically designed to cover the weekly market. Week upon week, year after year, the fair has stayed alive until today.
Today, faced with increasingly globalized, depersonalized trade, the market now offers seasonal products tilled at the rhythm of the land by our farmers. Spring sees the first broad beans, peas and spring onions. It's not until summer that tomatoes, green beans and peppers appear. And we have to wait until autumn to enjoy walnuts, chestnuts, apples and kidney beans. The cold of winter brings cabbage, leeks, junket and the first suckling lambs. Week upon week, producers from the Goyeria and other nearby regions meet to buy and sell their wares. In addition to seasonal fruit and vegetables, we also find the pasture products like cheese and lamb that have always given Ordizia its character. The history of Idiazabal cheese is closely linked to Ordizia, due both to its weekly markets and to its special fairs. An example of this is the presentation of the new cheese in springtime and the cheese competition held at the Basque Fiestas Fair. Several special fairs take place each year: the Basque Fiestas, Shepherds, medieval and Christmas fairs, among others. One of the most outstanding is the Basque Fiestas Fair in September, including a fruit and vegetable competition, a Basque chicken competition and the Pyrenean cattle competition. On this day, the town of Ordizia turns into an enormous showcase for local produce. Satisfied with their work, farmers present their products, encouraging visitors to enjoy them. While shepherds participate in the Lacha sheep cheese competition with the cheeses they themselves make, the winner of which becomes a coveted luxury article sold at a public auction. The market tradition has made the wares into true gastronomic and cultural values. each region's sign of identity.
Astelenian Tolosan, asteartian Azpeitin, asteazkenez Villafrancan, ostegunian Hernanin, ostiralian Legazpin, larun batez Zumarragan, igandian pasiatzen naiz, Andre Gaiakin Donostin.
Ordizia continues to function around tradition and innovation. Proof of this is that Ordizia is still the stock market at which weekly reference prices are set for agricultural products throughout the Basque Country. Proof of its innovation is the new Friday afternoon market, seeking a public unable to attend morning fairs due to their working hours. The recent creation of the lamb table, bringing together shepherds and traders with the purpose of continuing to set the reference price for the buying, selling of local lamb. And having joined the European network of cities united by cheese, the aim of which is to join forces in defense of local products. Today, these markets represent the offer of healthy food, the maintaining of culture, and the rural world, and the improving of social relations. And Ordizia has placed its stakes on just that.